good evening. Jared's already laughing at me in the background. I was trying to say good evening and I was like, goodie. It was funnier the first time. But you guys, I hope you guys are all having a great day. I just got home from work, as you can probably tell.
Doesn't she look cute?
I'm in my...
Look how good she looks.
I do love my new cute yellow fall jacket I get to wear.
I know, she looks good, huh?
So, you guys, Zara. We have a lot we want to catch you up on. As you know, we have been looking for houses, so we have an update for you. But first, we are starving. I have a quick dinner idea that I want to share with you guys. It's one of our favorites, and it's so easy. So I'm gonna hurry, get changed. I already said hi to my little buddy. Vinny, do you want to say hi to everyone? Dinner is gonna be done tonight in like 15 minutes. And then we have some things we gotta talk with you guys about.
A little later.
All right guys, I'm all changed. I'm in my cozy big sweater. I am excited because it is starting to get cold outside. It was like probably 60 degrees outside tonight. Okay, let's get to this meal. This dinner has 5 ingredients to it, possibly 6, but I don't have the 6th ingredient and it's optional anyways. I am making barbecue chicken pizza tonight, you guys. Literally 5 ingredients.
First up, you guys, is the star of the show.
Jared's our Vanna White tonight. Oh, hi Vanna. You're way more handsome. Okay, this is the time saver right here. This is Jack Daniel's pulled chicken and it is in barbecue sauce. It is already cooked, you guys. All you have to do is heat it up. I got this from Target, but they do sell it at Costco. They also sell the pulled pork, but this is the pulled chicken. Next item.
Retail price of $1.19.
$1.19, you guys. This is artisan flatbread. I also picked this up from Target. It comes with 2, as you can tell. So you guys, this is just a flatbread that we're using for the crust, which is a time saver and it's delicious.
Next up is gotta have cheese.
Oh, and you have plenty of it, buddy. For this type of pizza, I like to use a blend. I like to use mozzarella and some medium cheddar, but use whatever type you enjoy the most.
And second to last but not least,
pineapple.
A little bit of tropic.
Not everyone likes pineapple with their barbecue chicken. We do, so I slice that up to put on there. It adds another little element to it, a little sweet element that I really like. And then also another optional ingredient is onion, you guys. If you like onion, you can add onion to it and it kind of just takes it up a notch. There you have it. There's our ingredients. I'm gonna show you how to throw this all together and we are gonna have dinner, Jared, in like 10 minutes. So first step is to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Once you have all the ingredients on the pizza, I usually cook it for about 10 minutes, really until the chicken is warmed through and the cheese is melted.
All right guys, while Brittany's cooking dinner, I thought I'd give you a quick update on my parents. Brittany and I actually had the opportunity to send them off the night before. We were with Michelle and Daniel and that was really cool. But it was just so fun to be with them that last night. We were sharing old stories, laughing. It was honestly like a ton of fun and the best way that I can possibly think of to spend our last night with them.
It was awesome, you guys. We just got to hang out with them. We ate dinner. It was Jolene's birthday, so we sang to her, and it was just a really special time. Really fun, especially for Jared, hang out with his parents one last time before they left.
Now it's been a couple days since I've been in Ukraine, and it's just really, really cool because they're sending us all these photos, and it's just awesome how much they're loving it out there. So we're staying in a nice little apartment on the temple grounds in Ukraine, which is really cool. And the temple over there, you guys, is really pretty. It's just really cool, the architecture and how it's built. I think my favorite part is in all their photos, they're just so happy. I'm super happy that they're safe and sound, and Mom, Dad, I love you guys so much.
It looks amazing out there. It's beautiful. I love seeing their little missionary tags, and they look so happy. So we miss them, of course, but it's really cool to see them so happy doing something that they've always wanted to do. I am just sauteing about 1/3 of an onion. It's been on here for about 3 minutes. It's almost done. My oven has preheated to 400 degrees. So guys, let me show you. It kind of looks gross, but
but it's amazing.
This is what the chicken looks like. So it comes in like a vacuum sealed pack. I'm gonna throw it in with the onion so it warms up faster. So that way it'll go onto the pizza hot. All you'll have to do in the oven is wait for the cheese to melt. Next step, all I did was line a baking sheet with tin foil. I took the flatbread, and since 2 won't fit, I cut 1 in half and put it this way, so I fit it like that. I got it all spread out, as you can see. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. And literally, you guys saw, saute onions, pour out the sauce. I cut up the pineapple. Now we're just gonna sprinkle it. Out, you guys, literally ready to go in the oven. We're gonna put it in not even 10 minutes, just watch it closely depending on when the cheese melts, and this will be ready to go. All right guys, we got the whole fam here. The pizza's in the oven. We thought we would
give you guys a quick update on the housing situation, which by the way, we want to thank everyone who commented. I swear every time we try to vlog, he does this.
He does.
But we want to thank all of you guys for dropping in the comments about what you thought about the houses. Honestly, a lot of the stuff that you guys said helped a ton.
Oh yeah, it really did, you guys. So many of you had such great insight on the houses, on things we should think through, so thank you for that.
On one particular house, one of the comments that you guys had written totally changed everything that we thought about the house.
Yeah, so this is so awesome sharing this experience with you guys, so thank you. So here's where we're at. Let's talk real talk for a second. The very first house tour that we shared with you, it was the house with the park. We loved that yard. That's really what sold us on that house, was the yard. However, the house itself, it was darling. It was a little bit older, needed some work, which we're totally fine with. But you guys, there was a deal breaker. As you remember, there was only 2 bedrooms on the main floor. There was the master and then that room with the 2 bunk beds. That will not work for us, you guys, because as you know, we are planning on starting a family in the near future, which we could make that into a nursery.
Yeah, we could totally make that into a nursery. It's that if we want to have more kids,
yeah,
it's like we're not gonna have a 2-year-old in the basement.
Yeah, we definitely need at least 3 bedrooms on the same floor for our future family. That kind of ruled out that house. Sadly, it was hard because I loved that yard. The second one we saw, which was the first house from second vlog, which so many of you guys loved. It had the finished basement, it had 5 bedrooms, it had the good size yard with the peach tree, double vanity, walk-in closet. It had a lot of good stuff, you guys. However, there were a few holdups for us. One thing that we did not talk about is that was a new neighborhood we had never been in before. We didn't love the neighborhood, you guys.
So we've lived in several different places, like in just different apartments, and one of the places that we lived was near a railroad, and this one is right next to a railroad. And so that was kind of a deal breaker for me. I didn't realize that until we got there.
And just the feel of the overall neighborhood, it didn't feel right. Even though the house was amazing, it really had everything we were looking for. It was more on the higher end of our budget, you guys. You have to remember, this is our first house, so we are really considering budget and what we want to spend, because the last thing we want to do is be stressed about a big house payment. That one, you guys, unfortunately, it was awesome, but it is out as well.
Now, the third one, or the second one from the second vlog.
Look at him. Yes, Finn. He thinks Jared's playing with him.
That one, what are you gonna call that one? The one up in the hills?
The hill house with the rock wall in the backyard. It's a new neighborhood, beautiful views everywhere. We loved that neighborhood, you guys.
So one thing that you guys point out to us that helped a ton, what I was talking about earlier. So the backyard of that one, a lot of you guys had concerns that it could potentially flood because it did, like the backyard did face a declining slope.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that we asked about our realtor, and he said he was gonna check in. That's just really scary because we don't want it to flood. Like, it snows like crazy. It's like, it's up in the hills, so obviously it's gonna get more weather.
So that was one reason. The second reason though, it was a newer home, so it was more expensive already. It didn't have a finished basement. So if we wanted more space, we're gonna have to finish the basement, which does cost a ton of money. It takes work, it takes time. It was already listed at a pretty high price, so to finish the basement and everything, it kind of went above our comfort zone where we want to spend. That one is out as well.
Yeah, that one's out as well. I think it might be a little bit overpriced. Maybe it could still be in if the price goes down.
But even for that though, you guys, there wasn't anything about the house that I absolutely loved. Like even the main living space, because there's no finished basement, it was pretty narrow, not a ton of space, and that's like all the space we have in the home.
That's true.
And
yeah,
we have to add an fence for this little guy.
And then the third one, I mean, you guys already know that one's out. Really small, which is crazy because it's massive.
Yeah, and it was pricey too, so it's crazy. We're not gonna leave you hanging. We did not put an offer in on any of them, sadly.
Although we did come close, but after we had actually read your guys' comments is when we decided not to.
And really started to kind of think through things. A lot of you guys think this is just the start of our house search, which it's not. We've been looking for a house for over a year. We just decided to start sharing this portion of our life with you guys because it is like our main thing we're focused on right now. I think before, up until about a month month ago. We've been semi-serious about it. We check listings every day. We have a realtor, but we're really kind of getting to the point where we're itching to really find our home. We've been talking for a bit, so I'm gonna go check the pizza. Oh yeah, guys, that is perfect. It is melted. Let's take this out and let it cool down while we finish our update. So guys, we thought we would make our list and share it with you guys. So, you know, we're bringing you along in this process, so we really want you guys to know what we're thinking, and maybe we'll get even more input from you on what we should consider. So, should we start with our needs?
Yes, we need a pool.
Yes, we do need a pool. That would be nice. An elevator. We need
a drinking fountain.
Yeah. We need a soda machine.
A 24-hour chef.
Okay. Number one, I think for us would be location, as well as the neighborhood itself. You guys, we want somewhere where we can see ourselves living, being a part of the community.
Raising a family.
Raising a family. Like, that's so important.
Having a neighborhood where there's like lots of kids.
Number two would probably be the layout of the house, because we know we need 3 bedrooms at least on the same floor due to expanding our family. And then the other need that's important to us is a yard.
We totally need a yard. Like, we've been in an apartment for so long that we just are craving a yard.
And there's so many homes that are going up here in Utah, you guys. They're building so many, but they're in these small communities. You can buy a brand new, beautiful home.
That's huge.
You know, that we're looking for in our price range, but the yard is this big. And to us, we'd rather have maybe a little bit of an older home or a smaller home and have a little bit bigger yard.
That's where we're at right now. It is a teeny bit difficult to find all of that in our price range, and without it having to be something that has to be completely renovated.
That's where we're struggling, you guys. Comment down below, like, if you were in our situation, what could you give out of those things that we really feel like are our needs? Like, that's where we're struggling with this. When it comes to want, I would say an awesome kitchen. I would say just kind of updated throughout, so we don't have to do a ton of updates would be ideal. Another want would be obviously like a nice master, a walk-in closet with space, double vanity, 3-car garage would be wants.
And Nick actually shared this with us. There are so many tech companies over in Lehi, and they're hiring like crazy right now, which means builders are obviously super excited because they're building homes like never before.
And I saw a few of you guys commented, are these neighborhoods close to Justin and Lindsay, or Brandon and Mindy, or Michelle and Daniel?
So the ones in Lehi are very close to Brandon, Mindy, and Jet Linz.
Yeah, they're about 10 minutes away. Most of my family, you guys, actually lives in Salt Lake. Actually, all my family lives in Salt Lake besides my brother, Brett. That is the update.
We're searching for a unicorn.
Where our house is at. We want to feel right about it. We do understand that there's not going to be something that we find everything in, so we just need to whittle it down a little bit. We are gonna keep searching, you guys, so stick around because it's gonna be a fun search, and we are gonna find our
unicorn
first house, you guys. It's gonna be our first home, which is gonna be super fun.
Well, enough chat about that. I am starving. This has been cooling down, and so I think we can eat it now.
Yes, let's go eat some pizza, guys. I just put it onto this pretty serving tray, made it look all fancy, but you guys saw how easy this was to make. How delicious does that look? Literally under 15 minutes. Jerry, you want to pick it up and be our taste tester?
Yes.
That's the best part of his day.
I know. My role.
Vanna, tell us how it tastes.
That was good.
Do you guys hear that crunch to it as well? Doesn't the flatbread, it's like a good crust.
This is seriously just as good as like going Domino's or something.
Yes, guys, I just matched Domino's. I would say that is a dinner success. Super easy, yummy, hubby's happy, I'm happy. If you guys would like this recipe, I'm gonna be posting it in the description below, as well as over on my new Instagram called Beautifully Bingham. If you guys are not following me over there, go follow me over there, you guys, because I'm gonna be sharing a ton more recipes, lots of fun content over there. We love you. Thank you again for all of your awesome support and your comments towards our little family.
Anyways, you guys, we love you. I'm gonna be digging into this because I am starving, and we love you guys so much for all your help and all your comments and helping us out with our houses. You guys commenting literally changed our mind completely, so thank you very much.
We love you guys. We're gonna eat, and we will see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Love ya.
All right, guys. Guys, I have a little helper who can smell it. Finn, you are the cutest little sous chef. You are so cute. Look at his little paw on my leg. Finn, I know you want